Hola, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué tal todos? I am in Mexico, Baja California Sur. And if you look at this building right here, you'll know where I am. Don't say it. Leave me a smiley face in the comments if you know where I am, but don't say the actual name because this is one of my favorite parts of the world. This entire region of Mexico is not only beautiful, has excellent surf, food is unbelievable, and there's great hiking, everything you can think of. I've been coming down here since I was a little kid, and I still come down here all the time because I enjoy everything about this area. Now, I'm going to talk to you today about why foreign real estate is in a bubble and why you should never invest in foreign real estate. And this is coming from somebody, myself, who has been investing in foreign real estate for the better half of 2 decades. I have the battle scars to prove it, lots of money lost and lots of crazy situations. And you're going to want to listen why you should never invest in foreign real estate. And then I'll tell you about the bubble that's forming. So like I said, I've invested in multiple different countries. I've done land deals. I've built apartment buildings. I've built single family homes. I've done pretty much everything you can think of when it comes to developing real estate in foreign markets. And when people go into investing in foreign real estate, they think it's really easy because it's mostly talking from an American perspective. When you buy real estate in the US, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. You make an offer, it's accepted, you do a transaction with money, and then you get title to the home. And people going to foreign markets, again, somebody from America or maybe Canada coming to Latin America or Asia, they come in thinking, oh, this is going to be the same process. This is going to be easy. I'm going to get my dream home that's very romantic and it's in this foreign land and there's this very cool adventurous feeling. And what happens is that people don't realize how many little tiny things just grind you down. You end up losing money and there's corruption and there's just pain in the butts around every single corner you can think of. So I could go on for days, and I'll probably make a video in the future of why you should never invest in foreign real estate. But the short story is, unless you are living full time in the foreign market or you have a great on the ground partner, you are going to get burned. And if you're watching this video saying, yeah, whatever, Cody, I'm going to do it anyways, I guarantee you 10 years from now, you're going to think about this video and say, dang, I should have listened, because investing in foreign real estate is super risky. It's a ton of work, and it's always much harder than it seems on the surface. I call it a barbed investment. Your money goes in really easily, and then getting it out is very, very difficult. All right, moving on for investors. Why are we in a real estate bubble for foreign markets? I need to go back in time a little bit to the 2012 period. 2012 was 4 years after the big real estate crash in the US, and it really took several years for the markets in foreign real estate to bottom out. It really took a long time for the US to have a trickle-down effect on foreign markets. There's a saying that says when the US sneezes, the world catches a cold, and that is absolutely true in foreign real estate. Again, this is foreign, I'm speaking. If you're in the US, you're in North America, Canada, US, and you're looking at other parts of the world. So you're a foreigner going into a foreign market. So in 2012, I personally was able to buy a lot of real estate internationally because it was ridiculously cheap. And here's why it was cheap. It was cheap because in the run up to the big housing market in the 2008 era, when the market crashed, people were refinancing their homes in 2005, 6, 7 for incredibly ridiculous terms that were, let's just call it corrupt. It was insane. People were getting free money for really no reason at all. Property market skyrocketed. People refinanced, pulled money out of their homes, and they took that money and invested in foreign markets. And at the time, that was the first phase of the baby boomers retiring. Now, fast forward to now, the mid-2020s is right about the midway point when baby boomers will be retiring. So back again in 2008, there was that run up in housing prices in the US. A lot of that excess money when people refinanced came down into foreign markets and drove real estate prices up in Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, all over the place, sky high. That is happening right now. I'm in the Cabo area of Mexico, and you would not believe how expensive real estate is down here. I was just in Costa Rica a month ago. The real estate there it's crazy. It's so expensive. It's US prices. And there should be a premium on US real estate because there's more liquidity, it's a more solid banking sector, and there's more rule of law. And these other markets, I'm not saying they're not beautiful, I'm not saying they're not great living qualities, but there should be a price discount because the markets are just less liquid and they're more risky. But the fact that homes here in the Cabo area and all over Costa Rica are selling for $1 million and more is just crazy. But the thing is that there's baby boomers who have refinanced out of their homes over the past couple of years, locked into super low rates, and they have a lot of cash in their bank, and they've come down to these markets and they've driven prices up incredibly high. So if you're an investor looking to invest in foreign markets, I would wait. I would be very patient right now. And if you are someone thinking, oh, I'm going to go out into the world and make some big money in foreign markets, be very, very, very careful. That said, in the coming years, I predict there's going to be some crazy deals as the US market either pops, if there's a bubble there, or the equity markets in the US starts to deflate. The markets in foreign markets, Latin America specifically, are going to have an echo effect where property prices are going to come down significantly. I think there's going to be a huge opportunity in land, especially beachfront land. So if you're thinking about retiring in Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, any of the Latin American great places to go, be patient or just rent for a while. I'm telling you right now, you're going to regret it. If you spend a ton of money in one of these markets, if you're a first timer, you are going to get burned. And it doesn't seem like it right now, but I promise you in the future, you're going to remember this video and think, oh my gosh, I should have listened. I should have been patient, and I should have just rented and not put my capital into that barbed investment. All right, guys, I'm going to go back out for a surf sesh. I had a great time earlier today. And if you are not outside, get out there. It's the best kind of mental health care you can think of. All right, see you guys.